Hi, I'm Annette Buchanan Phillips from Windows on the World, and this is a WECK Let You Know production about our home ownership program. It was originally started as a subsidy program inspired by my former pastor, the Elder Clarence Bramley, and his wife, Elder Karen Bramley. And they wanted to make something for people to be put into homes. Okay, so they gave me the inspiration to work on it and make it a reality. Well, they wanted an acronym for the name. I came up with GROW. They said, what does GROW mean? Well, it means God's Real Opportunity Workshop. There are lots of home ownership programs out there, but this one we wanted to be a real opportunity for people, not a trap for people, but a real opportunity. So this is brought to you by H.U.D Ministry of Salvation. The mission statement for GROW, the business strategy: to establish a home ownership buying cooperative entitled GROW, which stands for God's Real Opportunity Workshop, in order to provide assistance and subsidy to clients that might otherwise be unable to become homeowners and prevent foreclosure by subsidization and education for a period of 5 years. Now, this is how it began originally. It was supposed to be a cooperative venture that intends to preclude losses of residential clients' properties through marginal credit scores and to empower people who might otherwise not have an opportunity to own a home. Because as you know, home ownership puts a person in a position of power in America. It makes people recognize you. When you're a renter, you're different than when you own your home. So now, this is that's briefly the mission statement of GROW. Now let's just talk a little bit about the program itself. We'll skip over the qualifications and all that. The market research is that our vicinity, Cleveland, Ohio, has been ranked among the top in the most impoverished cities in America. So we decided, since we're all here, of course charity begins at home, so we wanted to let our people know first. Well, GROW can be for anyone, and it's you don't have to have great credit to get into it. What you have to have is a nonprofit organization that pretty much is helping you to access government programs, or if the nonprofit themselves. So there are millions and millions of churches in America. If those churches got together and formed a cooperative, they can empower whoever they wanted to own homes, to educate themselves, to provide health care or any other service that we lack as a people. But God's people should have, they are deserving to have, and all people are God's people. It doesn't mean just those that go to church. It's everyone God created as God's person, God's man, God's woman, God's child, God's animal. You understand what I'm saying to you? We're all soul in God. So now, what I found, and this is how it started, was GROW. What I found in my search to make GROW a reality, what I found was a H.U.D program. Someone at H.U.D was kind enough to send me an NOFA, for short NOFA, for 2007. And at the very back of it, I found a 50% discount program for home ownership. Now, to qualify for this program, first of all, it says, well, it's called the Good Neighbor Next Door program. And this 50% discount is for H.U.D properties, so I presume it's H.U.D repossessed properties. And as you know, in this depressed economy, we have some wonderful homes that are H.U.D repossessed. 600,000, I think, was sort of the ceiling on a single family dwelling. It may be a little lower, maybe 500,000 on a single family dwelling. Now, at 50% discount, you realize that you can get a $300,000 home that was $600,000 with a 50% discount. Plus, there are programs out there through HUD again, www.hud.gov, and then you can access down payment assistance up to 20% to qualify you for a conventional loan. When you don't deal in subprime, you get better rates. Now, by being a member or by being a client of a nonprofit cooperative, what they do is they alleviate your credit distress by using the credit of the group or the corporation, the nonprofit itself, instead of the person's credit. And then they empower you to own your home, and they quit claim it to you within 5 years. That was my original program. But if you qualify for OK credit on your own, you wouldn't have to go that route. You could get the 50% discount and use your own credit, but just be directed towards the right place to go. So now let me tell you the number to the program. It is HUD, oh God, I thought I had it marked. It is HUD program FR-5194-07. And it's, like I said, called Good Neighbor Next Door. It was open, first of all, to teachers, police, firefighters, and EMT. But with a nonprofit, anyone should be able to qualify. There are nonprofits in your area already established to administer the program. Avedon Ministry of Salvation is not one of those as yet. We're trying to become one, but we're not one yet. So you might want to contact Consumer Credit Counseling Service, which is the main one. And then HUD has an entire list of them in your area. So you would definitely want to contact your local Consumer Credit Counseling Service, and because they're a nonprofit, and insist on the Good Neighbor Next Door program. Okay, and good luck. Become an ownership participant. Own a piece of America. You deserve it. You've earned the right just for being here, paying your taxes, and be a good citizen. It makes a difference to a person in their heart when they feel that they're part of the solution and not want to be a part of the problem. When we have self-esteem and we have empowerment, when we love ourselves, when we like ourselves, when we feel that the world is working with us instead of against us, God knows what all we can be, what all we can do, who all we can empower in turn. Each one help one, and we'll all be lifted up. Thanks be to God. God bless you. Have a great day. And look into that program locally where you are.